Did you know, according to kidshealth.org, self-esteem helps kids do better at home, at school, and with friends? Today, we're going to talk about how to build self-esteem in your classroom, and honestly, these techniques can also be used at home. Before we get started, I would love if you would take a second and hit subscribe so that you'll be notified when I put out more videos on teaching in the classroom. I have 3 simple ideas for you of ways that you can build self-esteem within your classroom. The first thing that you can do is utilize read-alouds. Now, what this is going to do is it's going to help model kids that either have self-esteem or how they build up their self-esteem, and it's just a really good way to help give examples and use books as a mentor text for kids for their life. If you would love to see some ideas of some of my favorite books that build self-esteem, I will link the video for you here where I have some great ones. You can also just Google some books that build self-esteem. After you use a read aloud, you'll want to use an activity to connect with it. So my absolute most favorite activity that I use, and I've actually used this with grade levels from kindergarten all the way up to 4th grade, is called The Best Part of Me. And so what students do is they pick one part of themselves and you take a photo. So like maybe it's their hands, and you zoom in and you just take a photo of their hands, and they write about my blank is the best part of me because. And they're really, really beautiful. I love it. It makes the most beautiful display. And I also love to reuse these as gifts for parents because they're a really wonderful keepsake. Now, I don't just use this one activity. I really try to hit on self-esteem in the classroom at least once a month. So another one of my favorite activities is for March that's coming up, and we do I'm lucky to be me. And so we write some reasons why we're lucky to be ourselves, and it turns into also a really great hallway display / bulletin board that I love to have up. All right, and then the third step of what you're going to want to do to help build self-esteem in your classroom is to create a positive environment. So some ways that you're going to want to do that is, first, you're going to want to help have adults lifting the kids up as well as other students. You want to teach them to lift each other up. So some times that you might want to do that is when your students achieve a goal that they've been working for. Maybe everyone stops and they cheer for them, or they tell them congratulations. We are always lifting them up. Some other things that you might want to do are really focus on learning that it's okay to make mistakes. I love to promote making mistakes and then fixing them. So anytime someone makes a mistake, but then they come back and they fix it, or they continue to keep trying at it, we really celebrate that as well in my classroom, because that helps build. We want to shy away from building a culture of perfectionism and instead teach kids that what is most important is that when you fall or make a mistake, that you get back up and you continue to try and try again. Another thing that you can utilize in your classroom that not only comes from the teacher, but also students and that inner self-talk, which is actually the most important for self-esteem, is using positive affirmations within your classroom. If you're wondering how to use positive affirmations in the classroom, be sure to check out this video here where I talk all about it.